we do a marine run? Actually, no. Let's do a convict run. We haven't done it. We haven't done a regular run in a while. Let's do a convict run. How about that? Mimo, I hope you're well. I hope you're enjoying your new job still. I hope you're having a good time. Holy heck. Welcome in, guys. I hope you guys are doing fantastic. That was a run and a half. Let's do it. Let's pop the rainbow off. Let's see if we can actually get some of these extra rooms done today. And let's go have some fun. Oh yeah, baby. 20 months in a row, my friend. Guys, can you do me a favor? Can you drop some Dano Pride in the chat, please? Gotta get that pride. We're proud. We're proud to be humans of this earth. That's what we are. We're absolutely proud to be humans of this gosh darn earth. Trying to do our very best to survive. It's kind of the greatest in the world. To be here. Alive and healthy, right? That's what we care about. We care about being alive and healthy. Alive and healthy. Despite Twitch's network problems or whatever the heck they're having. At least you get to watch the stream, right? No matter what that means. During every single day of it? Nice. Science difficulties, young organization of growing pains. Yeah, for sure, for sure. But doesn't it feel like, I know you're enjoying, I know you said you're enjoying it, but even further, doesn't it feel good to be part of something like that? Like, yeah, you got some growing pains to go through. You got some new things happening. Like, it's a new company, probably. I actually don't know. I'm assuming it's a new company based on what you said. But like, you're helping them grow. You're helping them become better, and you're also being challenged. Well, not because people are incompetent, but because it's a actual challenging thing to do. Doesn't that feel great? To me, that feels fantastic. So like, you know, we just started our new show on Streamer Square every Tuesday, 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern. Talking about all kinds of stuff, and while that's not at all a new program or organization at all, Streamer Square, it is a new. It is not, well, sorry. While it's not new, it is still something that is continuously growing, and they don't have like a full like veteran type show format or mechanic going. It's something that's constantly moving and growing and adapting. I think that by itself is just it's so cool to be part of, you know. It's fantastic. I love it. Here we go. Boink. Let's go this way. Challenge drive people out of their comfort zone. Yeah. Oh yeah, that goes with everything. Yeah. They used to do when they were running a few production lines and no longer working capacity expands. Yes. Yeah, it's one of those things. It's why you want to know why I do so many things that you probably see Hunter do as well, and why I tend to like what seems like I copy a lot of things he does, is because I highly respect how he's very adamant about doing things that are uncomfortable because of the fact that they're uncomfortable. It's extremely it's exhilarating, and it just makes you better. You know, I'm uncomfortable doing this. This is new to me. I never wanted to do this. In fact, this scares the hell out of me, and it's not. I don't want to be doing it at all because of how terrible I feel about it. But you know, logically, and your logical mind says, "Oh, it's probably a good idea, or at least it'll teach you something." So you do it. Like the end part, you do it. That part is extremely satisfying afterwards. You're like, oh, that was uncomfortable. I didn't like it. Oh, and I know now that I'm definitely never gonna like it. But at least I did it, and at least I figured out that solidly. Or you do something uncomfortable and it works out, and it ends up being great for you. You know, there's all kinds of reasons for all of that. Honestly, it's pretty cool. All right, so we have not opened a crate. Let's go. Oh, I'd like a better gun though. I'd like to force this gun. I would like to. I would like a better gun. Let's see what kind of keys we get. If we can't get another key, we might have to force not only a key, but we also may need to force a gun. I probably shouldn't have picked up the key, to be honest, because so forcing the key is out of the question because I already picked one up. I don't even know if you can force a key. I think you up your chances of a key, and that's about it. So we got a brown chest, which right off the bat, right there is it's a bad circumstance. This means that if we do find one key, it's only going to be for, it could be rolling the dice on what it might be, whether it's brown or whatever the next color one is. It's green. So we can roll the dice here. But I'd rather force a gun and hopefully get the thing out of this. All right, go on. Go on, don't fail me now. Probably the wrong person to be doing that on. I should have done it on the one I was trying to attack. Maybe? Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Why'd you do that? I don't know why, Dan. Dan, why did you do that? Why did you attack the wrong guy with your Molotov? Actually, this is good. This is good. Bring him around so I have a little bit of room before he gets mad. Okay, he's almost dead. Got him. Whew. Oh, jeez. Okay. In any case, moving from looking at the clock for 5 p.m. to, oh damn, it's 8 p.m. time to go home is a sign that things are keeping definitely. So there's a couple things about that though, which I'm sure you already know. Cause like on one hand, cause I love my job. That's kind of how my job works too. It's like I'll be up way too late in the day or way too late in the night, and I don't get to sleep in time, and it totally ruins like the rest of my schedule essentially. But it's because I was stuck doing something that I was having a lot of fun with or like really interested in. Like when I'm editing, not editing because I hate editing, but sometimes it does keep me up pretty long because I want to do it. When I'm getting these videos done to get them on YouTube, for those that have missed any of our runs, by the way, and would like to see them, they're on YouTube, !social. If one of my mods can pop that in there, pop the social link, or the YouTube link rather. Go check those out. All the VODs will be up there, and not the full VODs. I'm talking about like I do split them up into individual runs, so at least you can see each run individually and not have to worry about going through each one. So check that out if you want to go see those. But going through those and actually getting those up takes a lot of time, even if I'm not actually editing them and you guys are just getting the raw footage of that run specifically. But I like I said, I enjoy doing that, and that does keep me up for a little bit. But then sometimes if I'm working on like alerts, or for a while when I was learning how to make my bot work that I've been working on, that would keep me up for a while too. I just haven't had time to deal with any of that lately. So I've been working on like getting, like GuardianCon stuff and writing emails and making sure that everything's working has been not only a challenge, but it's been fun. But the only thing is like, yeah, for me personally, it ruins my sleep schedule. And that is kind of one of the most important things to me right now is keeping the sleep schedule intact, because it does affect my work and my job pretty heavily. So that's one of those things that if I mess that up, I'm in big trouble. So there is a couple negatives to that. I just try not to let it bother me and try not to let it get to me, because there's like one thing about like the fact that, oh, I could get little amount of sleep because I was up late working the night before. I could do that. But at the same time, it's like I'd rather be effective. And I think that I'm extremely ineffective when I'm tired and when I'm extremely sleepy. So hopefully that doesn't become such an issue. And we can fix that, maybe. So that's why I have to be careful with it, you know? The thing when you hired someone to do it when you're not there yet, oh dude, like, trust me, I would love to be able to hire somebody to do a lot of things for me. Like stuff that like, are legitimate jobs. Oh, damn it. that people do all the time. But yeah, I mean, I can hardly pay regular bills right now, let alone be able to do extra stuff like that. Because like if I could guarantee that I would make some of that money back at least and put out good content at the same time, I would do that. I'd very much hire somebody. Even if I was breaking even, I would do it. But I make no money off of VODs. They don't get watched enough, and it's not because they're bad. I just think there's a lot of people that rather see me stream. But yeah, all kinds of stuff like that too. Simply no budget for. Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. I mean, you guys, like giant companies like yours, or whatever companies, the people with employees like yours are in the same boat. You don't have the budget for it, man. It just doesn't work out. Just doesn't work out. But I know people that like probably do make enough to be able to do that, and they still don't too, because like, you know, sometimes you just want to put out good content, and if it doesn't get edited, it doesn't get edited. Some people just don't like the edit, you know. I don't really like edits too much. I like a lot of raw footage. I just got hit because I brain farted. I also think that YouTube is extremely hard to get viewership on, especially if you're trying to go from Twitch to YouTube, which is kind of what I've done. As much as I started on YouTube and started doing YouTube stuff, but I never really was any good at it. Very much at live content. But yeah, it's one of those things that like from going from Twitch to YouTube is impossible. Going from YouTube to Twitch, much easier. That works. I don't know. Doll trying to figure it out. There's no like one answer to any of it. I wish there was. So if there was one answer, I would just do that and then do like make it, you know, that's one thing. If there's an answer, obviously everybody's gonna try to do it. But you gotta do your best to be as good as you possibly can, right? I think I could be, if there was one answer to something, I would really try to be like one of the best at it. I think I could do pretty well, but I think there's a lot of really talented people out there that would just absolutely do 10 times better than me. I think though that being hard is sort of, oh yeah, I mean that's the thing too. It's like I love this job because of how hard it is. Yeah, I mean I could be doing something else. I really could be doing something else that could actually be keeping a lot of my bills paid. But holy hell, that would suck. I love this job. Not only because I playing video games, like the video games part, like, I mean, we've talked about this. It's not the same as just playing video games for a living. It's more than that, obviously, but at the same time, it is also playing video games for a living. I mean, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. The job's pretty sweet. The gig's pretty good. But it's about the people that I met. It's about the people that I continuously meet. It's about the engagement with people that actually enjoy what you do. Like, that's huge, right? Because, like, when you work at somewhere like, you work at a hardware store, right? People come in because they enjoy, you know, the products that they buy from you, but and you're providing the service for somebody that honestly may not be there because they enjoy what you do with it. Sometimes they do. Sometimes people go to, like, talking about hardware stores, like people go to Lowe's over Home Depot because the customer service is better and it's just a cleaner environment and stuff like that. Like, people do go to those places for those reasons. But for the most part, people go to these stores because they need something from it, right? People don't go to Twitch streams all the time because they need something from you. They like your entertainment, but they can go to, like, you know, thousands and thousands of other channels. And then when you have people that, you know, come to your channel over and over and over like they do and spend $5 a month or use their one Twitch Prime subscription to subscribe to you, you're like, holy hell, that's crazy. It's crazy that somebody would think about doing that. But it's awesome, man. It's an awesome feeling to know that somebody's got your back, and all these people watching right now, they got your back, dude. They're enjoying yourself. And the ones that, you know, the dipshits out there that feel like you owe them something, well, you just ignore them and move on. You're like, well, that's just a small percentage of the allowed population, so we say screw them. And then we have fun with it, man. And we go and we have fun with the rest of our life and content. It's pretty great. All right. I don't know. I see people complain about their lives on Twitch and stuff like that all the time, and I'm just like, this is the easiest place to be happy. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not an easy job, but in a big part of it, it's not really that hard either, and it doesn't really matter to the point where which you're gonna, you know, you're gonna lose your life, or you're losing you're affecting the world dramatically. You're entertaining people, right? It's like acting in a film, but also not making all that money that you can be responsible for saving people's lives with. The point is, we're entertaining people, right? And I think that if you're gonna find existential crises within that, I mean, it probably doesn't matter where you are. So don't blame the platform, or don't blame the fact that you're a streamer and that's why you're upset, or that's because you have all this attention on you. You're probably going to deal with that at some point in time anyway, right? I have a hard time finding some sympathy for the fact that it's because they're a streamer and it would be easier if they just had a regular job. Because in my opinion, I think they were going to have that problem anyway. Now, with that being said, there are some things that come with streaming that can get a little stressful. But I can point out a lot of different jobs that have the same types of stress, right? Being entertaining is the hard part. I mean, yeah, that's the challenge. That's definitely the challenge, but in the end, if you're an entertaining person, if you got the chops, if you practice enough, I mean, it's just as hard as any other job, right? Again, you're a clerk at a hardware store. You sell things, you work the cash register. You got to remember all the things on the cash register, and the better you are, the better performance you are, the better performance you have, rather, the better you look to your boss, the more promotions you get, the more money you make. Like, it's just as hard as doing that. After a while, it very much feels exactly the same. I'm like not joking. It very much feels like you're going through the same motions that you would after being like a really good clerk in a store, or a really good waiter, you know? Like, when you're a waiter, you gotta remember exactly what you're doing. You gotta remember how to be friendly. You gotta put your feelings away for certain people and certain things. Like, hey man, this guy's being a dick, but like, you need to make rent, so you gotta be nice to him and make that tip. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make that fat tip, so he better be nice, or else they ain't gonna do shit for you. And there's some people that are like, well, this person was never gonna tip anyway. It's, well, that may be true, but you don't want to guarantee it yourself, right? You don't want to be self-dooming. And I think there's a lot of people that also think that way too. You know, there's a lot of people that think along the ways of, well, I'm gonna make my own destiny here. I'm gonna let myself be the only person that says what's gonna happen to me. And it's like, well, on a certain point, I get it. You want to have control over your own life, because you probably didn't have a whole lot of control of your own life growing up and stuff like that, because your parents were probably dicks, or something happened, right? And you want that control. I get it. I totally get it. But I mean, think about the fact that, let's say that person's having a bad day and they weren't gonna tip you originally, but let's say you made their day better, and they tipped you because, well, they didn't think that anybody could make their day better. And you did it, and you did a good job. And now, paying rent is a lot easier for you. And maybe it's not a whole lot easier, but maybe it's a little easier. I mean, it's all relative, right? The point is, doing things for others has always, and being nice and being professional has always paid off in some way, shape, or form. It doesn't have to pay off every time, but it always comes out to something eventually, right? Nobody's a really good professional in any industry. It just gets, absolutely unappreciated no matter what. There's always somebody that appreciates a really good person working and doing their hardest and actually being good at what they do, as long as it's obviously not like harmful, right, to anybody. And even if it is, like, somebody's gonna appreciate it, right? Just be a good professional, man. I'm not encouraging doing awful things. I'm just saying that's kind of how it goes. Somebody out there will enjoy that if that's what you want to do. Favorite bartender type deal? Yeah, I've heard that metaphor a lot. It's like Twitch streamers are like the bartender, and you go to them when you just want to, you know, either forget about your day, or maybe you want to mention your problem and have them listen to you and stuff like that. I think that metaphor goes around a lot. Personally, I think that's possible, that a lot of people think that way. I think it's a little bit more of a unpopular opinion, because I think most people find a community and they see that, oh, it's a bunch of people in this chat that I think the same way as I do, usually because they're attracted to the same kind of streamer that they are, or the same kind of streamer that they like, and there's obviously something they like that they come together on, or it's the game that brings them together a lot of the time. I mean, we have a lot of people who love Enter the Gungeon or roguelites in general, and I think that comes from a very specific type deal, you know. And it just happens. There's all kinds of things that come from this. All right, let's take the sniper rifle. But yeah, these things are challenging, but I would say streaming is just as challenging as any other profession. And like a lot of other professions, some people just don't have it, you know? And that's okay. Some people just can't do it. Not because they're inept or bad or unable, but like everything, sometimes you're just better at something else. Everybody's good at something. I do believe that. There's something out there for everybody. But sometimes it's not what those people want. And I think that's the biggest bummer. It's the biggest bummer is there's a whole lot of people that don't necessarily want to do what they're good at. Me personally, I don't know what that is just yet. And I think it's because there's a lot that I haven't explored just yet either. Right? It's either, oh, actually, no, those you can get hit with the oh, I didn't even realize that you can get hit with Full Metal Jacket and still get the chamber. Why didn't I know that? Why did I not know that? I should have known that. I really should have. Here, let's get rid of this. We're gonna munch it up. And let's get rid of that. The Mega Dowser, you son of a jerk. I did give you crap, but still, not cool. Not cool. Not cool. Okay. This is garbage. This is bad. This is bad. All right, let's figure this out. So what's damaging it? Is it because it's wet? This thing does no damage. It does some. Nothing good though. What's up, Paul? How you doing, buddy? Can't believe we gave up the Uzi for this. I think people do put a low value on the Uzi. I think the Uzi is fine. It's low damage, but it spits out bullets like crazy. And if you have any bullet mods, it's great. Just give me that. Oh, wow. Oh, that's actually pretty nice. That's a good synergy. That's an unwritten synergy. You're well. I'm doing well, man. Doing quite well. Hell yeah. Just trying to figure out how my RNG is so bad. My RNG's been pretty bad lately. We've got some good stuff, but like only when we put on like the gun's blessing or the princess's blessing or something like that. And that's like, you know, anybody's gonna have good RNG if you re-roll the die every 10 seconds. Nobody's that bad. It's been so rough for you, yeah. It's probably only been a couple days where I've been having some bad luck, but we've been still, you know, we got a good lich run today. We almost killed the advanced dragon. Oh my god, I stand in the middle of crap like that all the time. I don't know why. Does this happen? Does this happen to me? We just replaced the blank with a blank. That'll work. That'll work. Cool. Just using the starter pistol because I honestly have nothing else to clear rooms with. Did it do advanced dragon? Yeah, dude. We're trying. I think if I just do regular runs from now on, I could probably start streaking the advanced dragon. But because I'm doing like different runs in what's happening, it's hard to guarantee even getting it because I think with the
sandwich.
What's that big easy? I think simply with the blessing, getting money is harder, and you need enough money to actually buy the rat ring, or sorry, the rat key. That will always guarantee. Well, not always. It can guarantee you a run. Oh, that's pretty good. Big boy's there too. Big boy's cursed. I know that. I think all these are cursed. We might take the Patriot. The Patriot might be perfect. Yo, Big Easy. Can we get some love on the channel, please, for Big Easy dropping that tier 3 subscription for 5 months, baby? I appreciate you, dude. I love you, buddy. How are you, man? Missed you. I know. It's been tough, man. It's been real tough. Attempting to keep the morning streams and the night streams going together. It's been real tough. But we're here tonight. I think most weekends we'll be able to do both. But yeah, it's been crazy, man. Been attempting to keep it going. All right. Could probably do that. All right. What do we have? I need a key. Hopefully it'll drop one. Hopefully we'll drop one. Not that. It's been too long. It's been kind of crazy, man. Yeah, that's the hard part. Is like, I really do miss the night streams and stuff like that. But for every possible reason, except for maybe a couple other ones, it's just better to be in the mornings. It's insane. It's insane, man. Coruscating, hello. Hi, Corey. Can we get some love on the channel, please, for my friend Corey coming in here hot with that wonderful, wonderful Hooster Rooney. How you guys doing? Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. Dip bad. Oh yeah, forgot about that. Oh, we don't really need a blank. But I forgot about the fact that we have Full Metal Jacket, and that's gonna mean it's gonna be tough to get. Oh, you son of a. No dying. Will you stop hitting me? I'm trying to talk to my chat here. Please stop hitting me. Hello. Skyrim. Oh, heck yeah. How was Skyrim for you? Dude, Skyrim's great. Skyrim's fantastic. I haven't played in a while, but I mean, just that stuff is good, man. Hi, Naughty Shapes. Can we get some love on the channel, please, for my friend Corey? If you guys have never been in here before, welcome. My name is Danotage. Play a little game that I call Enter the Gungeon, because that's what it's called. It might be the best game in the entire world. I haven't decided yet. It's very much the best because that's what I've decided. I know I just said that, but yeah, it's great. It's a roguelite, bullet hell, genius game. Genius. It's just genius. Okay, it's absolutely just genius. It is. I promise you that. But hi everybody, welcome. I haven't done a night stream in a while, so my energy levels are very low today. I'm very tired. Just attempting not to die here. I'm attempting not to get hit, because if I do, I'm gonna be screwed. I just used my blank because I'm dumb, and I don't think I'm gonna be able to get the thing. I got a key. If I don't get hit again, we might be okay. Maybe? Maybe? I don't know where he is. He's over here somewhere, yeah. Come on. Can I just do this?
You're gonna get a knuckle sandwich!
Who's that? The Hunter Wild?
Maybe.
I was literally just talking about the Hunter Wild. We're talking about all kinds of good Guardian Con stuff. How you doing, Mr. Hunter? Says, hey. Oh, I'm gonna die, and I'm not gonna die, but I'm definitely not gonna get my rat room, aren't I? Gosh darn it, dude. I can't stand it, man. I can't stand it. My RNG this today has just been, it's been garbage. It's been just garbage. So here's the problem. Don't have a blank. I mean, we could get one off this boss here. Is that gonna happen? Probably not. My weapons are garbage. So we're just gonna see what happens. There's a key. Don't need a key, but there is armor there. All right, we are fine. We're actually fine. We're actually fine. We're actually fine. Guys, do me a favor. Do me a huge favor. Please go follow Chorus Skating, an amazing broadcaster, one of my closest friends. She was at E3. I was at E3, but E3 was crazy. I was in meetings all day yesterday, and only yesterday, because I was only there yesterday. She's making it big time, and she's kicking all the butt. I want you guys to know this. Look out for the wonderful Chorus Skating. She's gonna be famous, like famous, like The Rock famous. Go follow her. You do it now so that you can say you were there when, okay? Do it now so that you can say you were there when. You won't regret it, I promise. Then go follow my friend Paul Flart. And then everybody say hi, hello, to the wonderful Mr. Hunter Wild. How you doing, man? I hope you're doing span-freaking-tastic. Do you need RNG? I have RNG if you have coin. I don't have coin. Can I give you, like, a nice squeeze on the touche? Lead skin. Oh, we have the backpack. I forgot about the backpack. So here's the problem. There is no problem. There is no problem. Nope, absolutely no problem. There might be a small problem. Maybe a small problem. The problem is we don't have good guns. We don't have good anything. We don't have good anything. I must follow. Yes, please. No, honestly. Chorus Skating is fantastic. For the longest time, we used to call her, oops. We used to call her a power affiliate, which was an affiliate that, you know, was like, oh, you're doing way better than like most partners. So, and then she finally got partnership, and we're like, oh yeah, finally, duh. All right, so So here's the thing. I can't drop that. This isn't gonna work, is it? I have nothing to hurt myself with. And this is too far. This is too far for the blank to work, isn't it? Or at least the armor blank to work. Right? Did that work? No, that was just a blank sound, doesn't it? Fudge. Nope. Alright, well. Rip. I'm gonna chalk that up to Full Metal Jacket. Full Metal Jacket got us a master round, but it also very much screwed our rat floor. That sucks. Okay. Oh well. Oh well. Move on. Moving on. We were trying to cheese it. Couldn't cheese it. Couldn't cheese the rat. Pardon the pun. Couldn't cheese the rat, but it's fine. We'll do that. We'll do that eventually. It'll work. All right. See if we can level up this Polaris at least. All right. How did you defeat the first boss? How did I defeat the first boss? What do you mean? I shot him. I killed him. Don't do it. Don't you do it. Also, it depends on what boss you're talking about. There's 3 different first bosses. So first boss, I think the one we had was the Bullet Twins, the Bullet Bros. Oh, balls. Yeah, I just rush into things. It just happens. So we had the Bullet Bros today, or this run. I say today, which you probably want to kill just one of them first. Doesn't matter which one. Just focus on one first, and then kill the second one after that. Because if you focus on both of them at the same time, you can try killing them at the same time, but that's very difficult. But if you focus on both of them and you get one pretty low and you kill the other one, or whatever, he'll heal, and that's never good. It's kind of a waste of bullets. What else do you have? You have the Bullet Prince. I always forget what he's called. Because he's not the king. The Bullet King is Bullet King's in the second secret floor. The hell's he called? He's like the Duke of Bullington. Bulletington. That's something that would be in this game, right? I mean, him is just, he's just bullet hell. There's a what's up, Magi? How you doing, buddy? Because I can't beat Bullet Head and Bullet Bros. Bullet Head. Which one's Bullet Head? I think you're talking about the Prince I was just talking about. So yeah, I mean, it's just it's legitimately it's a bullet hell at that point. The first boss. I guess my recommendation would be to get a gun from one of the chests. Remember that you're guaranteed, if there's 2 chests on every floor, so you're guaranteed those. You're guaranteed to have 1 item and 1 gun in each chest, or in those chests respectively. Which one is which? That's up to you to figure out. And then go in there with an upgrade with an actual gun. It's a lot easier. Just trying to get hit. I mean, it's not. I know it sounds simpler than it is, but that's pretty much how it goes. Blank's Kindle, is that what that was? By the way, if you haven't played this game and would like to play it, you can get it free right now on the Epic Store. You can get it. If you get it now, you get to keep it forever. But you have to do it before the 20th. If you don't do it before the 20th, I think you're SOL. All right, so here we go. What do we want? We're gonna be in hell. I'm munching twice this run because it gave us the Mega Dowser last time, and I don't want the Mega Dowser. I maybe want the crossbow especially because I spent ammo on it, but we have Origami, so we're good. We're absolutely fine. No worries whatsoever. I don't want the fossil. Dude, our RNG today has been terrible. It's been terrible. Hey, what's up, Lord Conti? How are you, bud? Next to the tip? Yeah. Oh, yeah. For those that don't have the game is free right now. Go get it on the Epic Store. This game is also on Switch and PS4, as well as PC. I believe that it's half off still on the Switch. Or maybe that was a different game. I don't remember. Use the creator tag. I don't know if that does anything. I think it's purely monetary based, but no matter what, I appreciate it. So thank you. Because at least that means that Epic knows that people are buying because I said something. Right? That's how that works? I assume? I don't know. Dude, we're upgraded to level 3 right now? Hell yeah. Kicking all the booty. So basically, if you don't know how this gun works, this gun is a Polaris. It upgrades the more boys you kill. But if you take a hit, it goes back to 1. So hi everybody. Thank you guys so much for joining me today, by the way. If you're coming over from anybody's lovely channel, pro skating, etc., all the lovely people that have come in and hosted the channel or just being here and having some fun, Grimmy Bear, all that stuff, all my friends. Hi, how are you? Welcome on in. Just know, if you haven't done so yet, haven't used your Twitch Prime subscription, or you got $5 laying around, or whatever the exchange rate is, it might well be for your lovely home country. It's how we stay live every single day, except for 1 day a week. That's how I like to say every day except for one. It's how we stay live. It's how we do all the things. Every single ounce of support goes so freaking far and keeps all those bills paid, because if not, I gotta go find another job. If I can't pay the bills, I gotta go find a job, and I don't think anybody wants that. But I appreciate you guys. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you. Wait, what? Legally? You are legally required to follow. You're legally... Yes. You have signed the contract. Maybe to the devil. The devil is all law. Alright, Oregon, here we go. Don't get hit. I know I don't want you to find another job. I don't want to find another job. I love this job. I love this job. I love my Guardian Con job. I love all the jobs I get to do for being a content creator and a streamer and stuff like that. I love them all, man. And if I get to keep doing this, everybody's happy. And unfortunately, you kind of have to sometimes ask people to remember that subscriptions are a thing, because often people forget, which is very fair. Very, very fair. And you have to remind a little bit, but also some people just don't think about it, and they remember, they just don't think about it, and sometimes you got to give them a little nudge, you know. So that's why I try. I'm an idiot. That's why I try to do that. Just so you guys know. Y'all know. Doing this. Yeah, the origami is good. It's very slow today for some reason, though. My origami's not working, man. My origami's not working. It's having some issues here, boy. Okay, can we kill both of them? Nope, ain't gonna happen. Got close. Oh, I feel like we could be doing more. I'm such an idiot. Such an idiot. I just ran through it. I didn't even press the button. I knew I was trying to press the button. In my head, I pressed the button. I just did not press the button. The button did not get pressed. I'm such a dummy. Hi, Danotage. I'm your #1 fan. Sign my forehead. What if I change my name right now? If I change my name right now, do you still want me to sign your forehead? Everyone else is Big Easy. I appreciate you, man. You know that. You know that. I appreciate you, man. Yes, that's okay. Okay. All right. Good. Wind down to dance stream for sure, man. Yeah, I actually have to head to the gym tonight. I'll probably do that in a little bit. I don't normally do, like, here's the thing, is like I miss all my night stream folks, man. But I haven't streamed in the evening in such a long time. It feels, at least. And I don't know, man. I like both. It's so hard to decide. I really like both. But at the same time, like, everything has just been it's been really nice to be able to get up, wake up, go to the gym, stream, and then when I get off around like 2 p.m., I actually have like the rest of the day in sunlight to like hang out with Katie and be like a normal human being. It's strange. It's very strange. But it's also like good and healthy. And I think that's been the biggest decision, is like, so I don't get to see the people that hang out at night, like say Core Skating and Hunter and all these people. I don't get to see too many people because they're literally up at this time, and I got to go to bed at around this time if I got to get up at 2 a.m. to do that thing, because I still like it feels like no matter what I do, I'm on a weird ass schedule. I don't know what's wrong with me, but it's been so much healthier for me, you know. So I have to like make that hard decision to say, oh man, I guess the only time our night people are gonna see us is on the weekends, because I'll be doing night streams like from now on and from always, but unfortunately they're almost only gonna be in the weekends. Huge night owl. Like, I mean, I'm an everything owl, I think. Because like I like being up when the sun is not out because it's way cooler. But now that's turned into me, like I said, waking up at 2 a.m. to go to the gym. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. Okay, so we're never grabbing Full Metal Jacket again, by the way. It's just a waste. Feels like a total waste. Alright, so we don't want that either. Alright, let's just do this then. Can I buy it? Wait, should I buy a key? Yeah, we should buy a key. Let's do that. I mean, yeah, and that's why I'm uploading to YouTube again, because I know that people want to see these runs, and I know that they don't get to really watch them live. So hopefully YouTube is like a interesting piece. It's they're cut up in very specific segments, but also it's a lot easier to watch VODs on YouTube, so that's why I'm doing it. Also, some people just don't like Twitch VODs on their phones and stuff like that. It's a little bit harder. So hopefully that helps out. But yeah, it's been a real tough decision, man. Like, stream schedules in general have always been tough for me. I've never really had one for too long. And I must say, like, I like the results of a lot of the schedules that I've had. But I think this current schedule and being up early and getting off work early, so I'm able to, like, you know, write the emails I want to write and talk to the people I want to talk to because they're awake. At the time I'm doing it now is a lot healthier and a lot better for me, which is unfortunate for a lot of people that get to watch us at night and stuff like that. Because, man, like, naturally I like being up late at night. But also, like, I don't think there is a natural side to me. I don't think I have a natural side, like, legitimately. Because when it comes to it, it's like I enjoy being up at night. I enjoy being up in the morning. I enjoy it all, man. I really do. I really, really do. One of these days, I'm gonna take like 2 weeks off. I'm gonna go somewhere, on vacation somewhere. I'm not gonna touch anything Twitch related. I'm just gonna reset my whole life. Cause like lately, I've been really happy with like things that are happening. I think we've been doing some really cool stuff. Obviously, like, it doesn't work the way everybody wants it to, as far as, like, you know, career moves and whatnot. But at the same time, it's been working better. I think it's more consistent. Do I want to use bees? Screw it, let's use the bees. The silver bullets aren't doing anything. It's not jammed. Can we, if we can flawless him, I'll go straight to bullet hell. It's not doing a whole lot of damage. What should we do? Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot that lead bullets did that. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're still not doing the damage I want to be doing. Can I just do, what about this? Let's do this. Nope. I don't know why I switched. That's not good either. What's happening? We're fine. Come on. There we go. Did arm workouts today, huh? Arms, man. Arms are tough. Arms are real tough. Like, I'm an idiot. Actually, I think we're still fine. I think we're still okay. Arms are one of those things where you have to decide what you want with your arms. So if you want like defined arms, like so this is how I've been thinking for the last 6 months. Actually, I've been learning this too the hard way. If you want defined arms, you do like these very, very specific isolating arm workouts that are super annoying and extremely tedious. And then if you want big arms, you actually, like, weirdly, I don't do any arm workouts to grow the size of my arms. It's all been like straight up full body exercises, and they've been doing so much more. It's been pretty great, actually. It's interesting how that works, huh? You know, think about like the fact that even though your legs are your strongest muscle, you use your arms way, 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 way more. It's probably because people like using their arms. I think it's more enjoyable to use your arms with certain things than it is to use your legs. When some of my veins are bigger than my arms themselves, just big old popping vein. That vascular stuff, that's hard stuff too, man. Like the one thing with becoming really vascular is unfortunately a lot of it is genes. Like what you're born with and stuff. Unfortunately, my genes do not make me very vascular. But with certain, like, but the more you do and the more you get the blood pumping, the more it helps. But yeah, I've been doing a lot, man. I've created a couple programs for myself. Right now, it's been a lot of chest workout. I've got boobies now. I pushed my slower dodge roll button. I pushed the right button, but because I had to take my thumb off the stick, I almost said the thick. Because I had to take my thumb off the stick. That's why I said it. It was slower, so I rolled slower. So the big thing for masculinity too, vasculinity, I don't think that's a word. I think I just mixed up vascular and masculinity together. To help with your vascular look, I think doing a lot more cardio workouts, and I don't mean cardio as in like doing the elliptical or doing like, you know, actual running or something like that, but doing workouts where you're getting the blood flowing and you're getting a pump going while also building a ton of lactic acid. Lactic acid is not good for you, but the workouts that do build those and make your arms dead tired, and always, at least for a whole couple days of your workout in a week, depending on how many days you work out. Personally, I work out 5 days a week. If you're going towards that, working out and every time you do a lift, making sure that you're going until failure, I think that helps. But like I said, vascular stuff like that is one of the most confusing things to me, and it's so confusing to the point at which I think I'm gonna chalk it up to the fact that it's almost all genetic. Because like some people are just naturally vascular and some people just aren't. And I'm very much not naturally vascular, and I think that has a lot to do with the fact that it's just genetics, man. And it's so hard, man. It's so hard. All this stuff is so hard. It's not even the workout parts that's hard. And that's what I used to think for a long time. It's like, I just don't want to work out that much. It's like, no, I actually love working out this much. But working out this much and then seeing different results than what you expected, that's the hard part. You're like, oh, that didn't go the way I thought it was going to. That's interesting. I just did a 6-week program on building arms, and I found very little success with it. I actually found in the last 2 weeks more arm growth with doing mostly chest exercises. So I grew my bench by, actually in the last 4 months, I rose my bench by 100 pounds. 100 pound bench growth is huge. It's disgustingly huge. And I did that by focusing on chest workouts instead of arm workouts, because the arm workouts were actually not working for me. It's weird. It's so weird how that all works, man. Bum 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 bum. Showcases different exercises, use your body register. So, I mean, not to be disrespectful, but I don't know what a Navy SEAL knows about bodybuilding. I'm sure, like, if I'm gonna ask a Navy SEAL about working out, it's probably gonna be to get stronger and be able to do things for longer. That's for sure, because that's kind of what they're trained to do. But personally, the reason I do this is not necessarily to get stronger. I know that I'm going to get stronger because of what I'm doing. That's just naturally what happens. But you know, it's mostly for the career, honestly, and to feel better about myself. Because that's like one thing I haven't done my entire life is work on. It's one of those things. I haven't worked on how I feel about myself. Believe it or not, it's weird. It's weird. You think about the fact that, like, you know, there's a lot of people that don't take time to themselves, whatever. Like, that's definitely important. I think that's pretty common. People don't do that. But I think what I realized for a while was that I wasn't taking time thinking about how I felt about myself. It's like, oh, I feel like I'm a failure. Oh, I feel like I'm really good at blah blah blah. Like that's thinking about what you do and thinking about who you are as a person and thinking about yourself in general. Not thinking about taking care of yourself, just thinking about yourself. I don't think I did that for a long time, which is strange. It's strange to say, for sure. So then when I finally started doing that this year, it's like, oh, yeah, I'd like to look like I'm as strong as I actually am, because that's one thing that's always been in my life, is like I've always looked terribly, terribly skinny and weak, and I've always been able to do just as much as like a lot of my friends who are much bigger than me. And I hated that. I hated not looking like I wanted to look. So now that I focus on how it looks, it's been good. Took my masculinity. That sounds dirty. It sounds dirty. It's like a different kind of V card. I like it. I like it. Yes, kill each other. There we go. Smut. No, yes, smut. Dano Ludes in chat, please. Also, can I get some Dano Dads in chat? Also, can we get some Dano Prides in chat? All emotes work here, especially the new ones. What's up, Defed? How you doing, buddy? I mean, he gave it right back. Yeah, I did. You're right back. You can have it. Yeah, I've always wanted to be vascular, and I think there's a big part of my forearm that's doing really well, but it only comes out when I get a pump going. I look like what Frisk told me I was a balloon animal. I thought that was hilarious. Like you're becoming a balloon animal. I think that was the funniest way to describe somebody getting fit, and I like it. I like it a lot. That was a good description. Still at work? Gotcha. Hope work's going well for you, bud. What's happening here? This game is fun as hell, but tough as shit. So this game is extremely overwhelming for the new player. I think on one hand, on the very vain side of me, I want people to continue to think that, because it makes me look really good at this game. It makes me look really good at video games by being good at this game. Personally, the more and more I learn about this game, it's not hard. It's really, really not hard. It's just intimidating. Once you get past the intimidation factor, the game's actually pretty easy. The reason I die half these times is because I make the game hard for myself. Because I'm dumb. I do dumb things sometimes, man. But legitimately, like, once you start to see like the matrix code behind the whole thing, the game is actually, it's not easy. I wouldn't say it's easy, but it's not nearly as hard as we make it out to be for ourselves. It's definitely intimidating. Oh, can't believe I survived that. The best I can do at the moment is beat the first floor. Honestly, that's just the beginning, man. You just started, man. Don't worry about it. You're gonna get way better. That's kind of like what I'm trying to say. It's like the game is intimidating. Once you go in with no fear, you'll absolutely be fine. You'll absolutely be fine. Did I really get hit by something there? I guess so. The game said I did. You must believe it, right? The game's always right. I don't know if you guys knew that. Oh! Huh? There we go. Up super late? I'm up kind of late, yeah. I mean, I'm doing a night stream for right now because one, I didn't stream this morning, but two, I owe our late night people and our Aussies a stream. I can't leave them hanging. Wait, hold on. What? Hold on. Oh, I got you. I got you, Magi. I don't think you have to apologize to me, but I appreciate it nonetheless. I mean, I'm a dick. I don't know. Anybody you probably ask anybody in this channel. I'm a total asshole. The difference between me and 2017 me, maybe 16 me, the difference between 2019 and 2016 me is that I think I accept it about myself now. I'm an asshole. I'm an asshole. I'm not nice to people. It's just. I try not to be. It's not like I do it on purpose. I really don't. And I know that most of the time, what makes me a butthole is the fact that I get pissed off at people that I'm trying to help that don't want it, and I realize that is a very asshole-ish thing to do. Right? It is. Like I've been thinking about that for a long time now. Like, so for those who don't know, I do a lot of PR guru, public relations guru for GuardianCon, and it just makes me like, the job makes me so mad. Like, it does, as it would anybody in that position, because I literally sit there in front of my computer writing hundreds of emails to a bunch of news outlets with a ton of influence and say, hey, we're saving children. Can you do me a favor and write something about it? And then I sit there the next day and I write a million more emails just like that. To be more realistic, about 100 a day. I'm not joking. About 100 emails a day, and most of them are pretty much handcrafted. I don't really write. I don't really copy paste too much. I do sometimes, but not like too much. And I sit there every day doing that. I've been doing that for, not every day for 2 years now, but every day for like a couple months at a time in these last 2 years. And I sit there and I write emails, and then I get no response. Do you realize how mad that makes me every single goddamn day? Every single day. I get so mad. Like, I don't get so mad I'm gonna punch a hole in a wall, but I get so mad. I'm like, we're sitting here trying to save the children, save some kids that have cancer. We're curing them. We're getting these doctors to literally cure cancer from kids, and you want to write about doctor disrespect streaming from a bathroom 10 times over before you even think about responding to an email to me? Do you realize how mad that makes me? I get so angry, and I know that I can't tell them anything like this, because then that's just gonna blacklist me forever. We want to be in a positive light, and we are in a positive light, and the positivity is what keeps me from freaking wanting to throw myself off a cliff. And that's not like, it's not joke. Those aren't jokes. It's not like satire or anything. It's like, it's depressing how much these outlets that could really make a difference in the world won't write about the fact that we're raising millions of dollars for kids, and we can be raising tens of millions of dollars for kids with simple articles from your outlet. It's frustrating, to say the very least. Frustrating. But yeah, that's been my life for the last couple of years. So sometimes I take that out on chat, and I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes it's come out that way, where I'm in a grumpy ass mood because of something like that, and And that's the part of being a streamer and also doing a job like that, is you kind of got to do both things, and sometimes it's hard to put both away, you know? Sometimes it just is. Sometimes it's hard to put them in a different category in your head. But sometimes you have to. Actually, every time you don't ever have to, but you should, right? I should be putting them in different categories, even though I'm not. Your IT support got out of it because, well, I kind of had to. It was much worse. It was much worse for people. So I can't be honest. Yeah, I know. It's not like, and don't get me wrong. It's not like I'm not sitting here realizing things for the first time. This is something I think about on a daily basis. Oh my god, I actually got that. I was so surprised by that. I almost got hit by the easy one. And I did get hit by the easy one. Oh my god, what's wrong with me? I mean, well, so on one hand, like, I get it. People love drama. But on the other hand, the thing I think that pisses me off most is you can choose to write about drama and then make it so that that's like all you care about, because that's what gets you those hits and that's what makes you that advertising money. You could do that, and I think you should do that because that's the right business move, right? That is the right business move, is to do things that makes your company money so that you can survive and continue doing what you're doing. But shouldn't you be using the fact that you are making that money from that drama to possibly do what you want to do? Because I guarantee most of the people that work at these places don't want to be writing about this dramatic shit and this, this Dr. Disrespect stuff all the time. There's no way that they stay sane by wanting to write about that the whole time. I guarantee that there's a lot of people in there that would rather be writing about really, really cool stuff and like heartwarming things, and the fact that gamers are coming together to like save people and human beings and actually like make a difference in the world. That's like why everybody says it as a kid is, what do you want to do? What do you want to do when you get older? I want to make a difference. Why do you want to join the army? I want to make a difference. Why do you want to be a Navy SEAL? Because I want to be a Special Forces agent that makes a difference in the world. Okay, everybody does that, right? Everybody at least feels that when they're young and pure and of not dark hearts. So my question is, either when did that change, or when did you let the darkness take over you, or when did you let that corruption and drama take you over? And why can't you throw something in like something we do, easy to write, easy to talk about, helpful for everybody, and just do us all a favor? Do yourself a favor. Make yourself sane. Oh, my boss is going to be mad. I don't give a shit if your boss is going to be mad. I'll talk to your boss. I will talk to your boss and say, you just made all this money by talking about something random and how Ice Poseidon got punched in the face. Okay, you made all that money. Let me make you some social credibility so that other people respect you by writing about something that actually matters. Can I just do that? How about we just do that? Because I have a lot of respect for a lot of these writers out here too, and unfortunately, I would have more respect if they just did simple things. I don't know, man. I don't know, man.